there's only room for one nation state to buy up 20% of the network. And obviously, I think it should be the United States. I think it will be the United States. It's a way for us to enrich ourselves and emerge as a creditor nation in a matter of a decade. It's also a way for us to ensure that we're the economic leaders in cyberspace and the digital economy for the next 100 years. And if we do that, every one of our allies will follow us, and then all of our enemies will end up having to buy into the network once it passes 10 or 20 million a coin, and they will enrich us.
And there you have it from Michael Saylor. He's sitting here telling you where's Bitcoin going, whether it's the US or whether it's somebody else. When it's 10 or 20 million dollars, everybody's going to need to capitulate into the Bitcoin network. The first mover advantage from any of the big countries that are going to buy it is definitely in front of us. And with that, what's happening, Crypto Crew? Sean's coming back at you with another cryptocurrency video.
Hey guys, sorry for the quick interruption, but if you're interested in trading MicroStrategy options, any other stock out there, Bitcoin, Solana, or any other crypto out there, you can now do that on MooMoo. And if you sign up with our affiliate link, which we pin in the comment section, also in the description below, when you sign up and deposit any amount, you're going to receive up to 20 free stocks, and each one of these stocks could be valued at up to $2,000. So make sure to sign up with MooMoo. Go get that free money. Now let's go ahead and get back to the video.
And getting straight into it, taking a look, what do we see? What do we anticipate? So we've been in this channel that we've just been trading sideways in really since we peaked out way back in December. And we came up and put a higher high in. These are the wicks, but you gotta look at the candle bodies. You see this purple line? That's the top of the channel. If we mimic this purple line and draw this down, here is the bottom of the channel down here around 92,000. So the bigger question is, if we look at what these candle wicks are coming down to and what this resistance is coming down to, it looks like this is some big wedge pattern right here that we've been showing you for quite some time. And could this be an A, B, C corrective pattern? And could we go down to the mid to low 80s in the upcoming weeks? We have to be patient. We're still in the channel. If we don't hold this level, if we close this on the daily, we could be coming back down to 92. And if we don't hold that level, then the next level down is down here, down to the mid to low 80s. So have some dry powder. Bull market's not going to just be up and to the right. There's going to be shakeout period. So this is what this could be. We have to wait and see where this candle body closes, though. At the current time it's recording, we were in an uptrend right here. You see, as far as candle bodies go, we're holding this support. We just fell through it. So we'll see as far as the next couple business days what happens when the market opens up on Monday. Even though crypto trades 24/7, if the market has a pullback, you know, Bitcoin might pull back with it. We're still putting in lower lows and lower highs. So will we be getting this reset / washout? MicroStrategy all the way back down to 300. And as you see, we drew this trend line for you as well. And we drew this from way back at this peak in March of 24. We respected this trend line once, twice, acted as resistance, blasted through it, came back down and retested it once. And look what just happened. We tested it twice and fell through it just now. So will we be falling down to lower levels for MicroStrategy, and will that be another load up zone that could be incoming? So make sure that you have some type of dry capital in the event that happens, and then give yourself a price target. Where's the price target to the upside? Bitcoin has to get back above this level right here around the 100K range. If we break out of this and we put a higher high in, and it looks like this trend is reversing, because right now this is a higher low, but if we fall back down to this, then we're still trading in this channel. But if we hold this and come to the upside, the next level you want to pay attention to is really the 102 range, because if we can get above this previous high where we got rejected, then that would be a bullish indication of what is to come. And MicroStrategy assessing what we have to get back above, we would say this previous high, which would be in around the 400 range. If we reverse this trend, the trend's your friend to the end. If we reverse this and we see a double bottom coming out of this, then This will be the first level to pay attention to, around 400. Next level up to about the 430 range. And we would need to flip this resistance to support and then have a continuation to the upside to make new all-time highs. But be cautious. And Big Cheds is weighing in. He's saying MicroStrategy is trading below the 4-hour SMA 200 for the first time since September. And back here, you see September had a pullback and a fall down, and then look what happened, off to the races. So could we be getting ready to make a low for MicroStrategy? Note here, it didn't go lower than the previous low, but it did come down, have a cool off. This technical resistance is what we were telling you in the charts, around 250-ish range. Could we go lower? As a possibility. Profit blues weighing in. Bitcoin looks like it's putting in some type of inverse head and shoulders pattern. Had a breakout. Could be having this back test. This back test, first area is 85K. If that doesn't hold, 75K could, then 65K. So this is just a back test. You see this, and then a continuation. As you see, it's just putting in a higher low once again, and a continuation to the upside. But we showed you on the charts, the big channel to pay attention to is this channel right here, 92. Once it breaks out of this, the next level to pay attention to would be these lower ranges from these lower lows of this wedge. We showed you this before. We're going to take a look at Michael Saylor and what his thoughts are on the market. Let's hear from Michael.
Instead of having the central bank take interest rates to zero and keep them there forever, right? Bitcoin gave us a 60% return every year because the Bitcoin interest rate is set by a global decentralized system of capital flows. So my company was able to save itself when we switched from Bitcoin, from the U.S. Treasury or the bond to Bitcoin. Our market cap increased from $1 billion to $100 billion, and our enterprise value increased from $600 million to $105 billion. And we went from a $500 million company growing 0% a year, competing against a monopoly, Microsoft, where it's hopeless, to a $50 billion company growing 60% a year that's part of the digital economy. So I feel blessed, and we are very fortunate, but that really motivated me with a mission. And what I realized is Satoshi gave us a way out of our conundrum. Satoshi gave us a strategy that makes a small company big and powerful, that makes the individual more powerful than the state, that turns the power balance between the collective and the individual on its head. And the secret to that is this powerful worldwide network that puts the individual first, that's uncorruptible, that anybody can join, that gives you unfettered, uncensored property rights.